This video is made for mature audiences. Parental discretion is strongly advised. Thank you. Hello everybody, welcome to another promo stream. Glad you're all here today. Today we are playing a RPG called Talshard. Talshard is a small short RPG built on Unity Engine. It was released February this year. As I was discussing it with somebody earlier, I was just telling them about how I had a funny story about getting this game. There was a glitch in the Matrix. I wasn't able to get the game until a little while ago, so I get a chance to bring it to you. So I hope everyone enjoys. Sit back and have a good time. We're gonna get right into this. Now I have played this game, and I was doing my test on it, and I actually completed the game. So we'll start off with new game here, which you can see here. I've got an R star for like 3 hours and some change. Now, just because this game is short, it doesn't mean that you're done with it, because I found out after you beat the game, you have these options that pop up where you can randomize things in the game, so you can actually make the game harder, potentially, by randomizing everything. So I found that to be really cool. So that was a nice way for the developer to give you a short game, but give it replay value, because you have 3 different more options of playing the game. You can play it randomizing the runes, which I'll explain in a moment, randomizing enemies, or randomizing both. So there's potentially 4 playthroughs you can have in this game. Really nice idea. I kind of like that one. I haven't played either one of these yet, but I do plan on at least checking it out later on. But we're going to play the game as you would if you just bought the game. So we'll just go ahead and start. And here we go. And question mark is like, question mark, dot, dot, dot. Quick, around. Don't let him escape. And random portal. Plot. Face plant in the dirt. And exclamation point. Huh? Oi! Hey, wake up! Oh my goodness, are you okay? Is looking around confused. What happened? How did you get here? I don't quite remember. Were you with anyone? Do you remember which village you're from? Dot dot dot. And then big blue dot dot dot. It's okay. Sorry to bombard you with questions. We'll figure it out slowly. I'm sorry, but can you walk? Let's get back to the village first. It's not safe out here. Yeah, I should be fine to walk. Never mind, I just face planted in the dirt apparently. I'm Luna, by the way. Do you maybe remember your name? Dot dot dot. Okay. I'm gonna call it -2, just because I want to differentiate it from my last playthrough. Confirm. Yeah, you can use the mouse to click on that. R-Star, nice to meet you. You only have, like, I think about 6 or 7 spaces to type a name in there, so. And very simple instructions there. WASD to move, so. Whee! Now, if you do hit escape here, it'll bring up the other options for you, so you have the option to save the game. We'll go ahead and save it. Nice thing, save anywhere. So, and then there's options here that'll tell you, like, you can adjust the music, the sound, and the controls are very simple. I think I might have changed these. I think they carried over from my last game. I don't think the defaults are like this, but I changed them because I made them similar to my my VR settings. Odd, right? There's no dash in here, which is a little bit of a but not a big deal because the game's actually not super huge. The maps aren't big, so... Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm gonna leave the music up so you guys can hear it, but I'm turning it way down on my end because I've already heard this once. Nice thing is it's easy to change the volume. Welcome to the town. Oh! Boink! A portal appeared! But please help my papa! Stay here! He's like, I should help. Never mind, he just like face planted in the dirt, has no memory, doesn't know what he's doing. But yeah, I'm gonna go help. And yeah, right into the battle. Okay, so there's no the one thing I have. There's no instructions clearly on how to fight right off the start here. But thankfully, everything's menu driven, it's mouse driven. You can click on stuff. So there's a couple different things here. If you mouse over it, it tells you what you're doing. So this is resting. You heal. You recover EP, which is the equivalent of magic points in this game. I think they're called energy points. You can wait. Push the user's action back. And if they're last in the turn, they'll go first. Otherwise, they'll go like after something else. Item, self-explanatory. You click on that, you can use an item. Or fight. And then if you highlight over these, it gives you options. So he's got a healing ability, and then he has an attack, and it tells you like what the accuracy is and chances of crit and the relative power. I like how he's got like something that looks like a lightsaber. It's almost kind of like a... Okay, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but somehow I have a sword with me, and I kind of remember how to hold it. And battles are straightforward. You just click on something, but then it kind of zooms in on just you and the enemy you're fighting. So that's actually kind of a interesting little change here to like an RPG. And then and then Luna here. She's got an attack, but she also has a fire attack. So. And you notice it said 2x combo here. There's a system in this game that combos. I guess if you can get attacks in, I couldn't really figure it out, but I think as you get attacks in, the combo builds up and it kind of does more damage as you go. And then the turns are a little bit on the randomized side, so you can actually like sometimes you'll go first, sometimes you won't. And the combos do carry over, so if, say like the monster was first this turn, but it's not first the next turn, the combo will carry over and you'll actually get combos of more than 2, even though you only have 2 people. Quick little fanfare, and you do have a rating here. This rating, from what I could understand when I played it through the first time, it's kind of depending on how quickly you beat the monsters and how efficient you are. Like if you die, your rating goes down. If you are quick and you can like run around them, like the rating goes up. The rating affects like how many crystals you get, and then like if you get any bonus drops or anything like that. So. Anybody who's played like Final Fantasy 13 is probably the closest thing I can remember that has something like that, where you can get like a battle rating. It's kind of the same idea. Papa! Yeah, he's kind enough to move out of the way. I like that. I like these little happy symbols by their heads. Jeez, that was a little close. Thanks, Luna. His name is Chandler. First time I saw that, I immediately thought of Chandler from like the TV series Friends. And this is R-Star. Don't mind the dash too. Thank you too. Hey, I'm happy. I don't know why. Man, these portals are appearing closer and closer to our village. This is worrying. You're heading out today to look for the others, right? Yeah, I can't stand waiting around anymore. I have to find out what happened to everyone. Sorry I can't do much to help. But I'm glad your friend here is also gifted. You're heading out together, right? We'll talk about it. Yeah, you get the story sort of thrown at you about everything. Thankfully, it explains most of the background of what's happening pretty quickly, but you get stuff kind of thrown at you a little bit. Hey, thanks for helping me back there. So, you're gifted too. He's gonna be like, oh, what? Lol, what? I mean, you can use rune powers, right? Runes? Oh, right. Well, in this world, there are runes that can grant us the ability to use various abilities and spells. I wonder if he should have said grant us the power instead of ability, because ability and then use various abilities. Yeah. It's just a grammatical thing on my part. However, not everyone is able to tap into the power of runes. Those who can are called the gifted. Recently, these strange portals started appearing. Aggressive creatures would emerge from them and attack anything nearby. And people who were gifted decided to travel out the village and find out what was causing these portals. But they never returned. Bum bum bum. Does that jog your memory a little? I'm wondering, perhaps you were attacked by those creatures and lost your memory in the process. I am not sure. But it feels familiar, I think. I was planning to head out of the village and look for the others. Would you like to come with me? I mean, it'll probably be dangerous, but at least we can watch each other's backs, right? Maybe it'll help you recover your memories as we travel. ... I mean, I really don't know what else to do, to be honest. So, yeah! Let's go together! To adventure! Really? I'm so glad. Haha! I really do appreciate it. Hey, no problem. Happy face. But would the village be okay if you left as well? What if more portals appear? I was worried about that too. But for some reason, portals have never appeared inside our village before, only on the outskirts. If they don't go too far out, they should be okay, hopefully. Anyway, let's check out the item shop before we head out. And we got a butt ton of money. And then it gives you, you know, inventory and stuff like that, so yeah, hello? Oh yes, I forgot I moved everything. So you can do status here and kind of check out everything. And you have a move list that you can tap into. I keep forgetting. mean, it gives you roughly their stats and everything. Their stats are pretty equal for the most part here. The only difference is, well, the only real difference is you seem to have one more point to defense, but for the most part, they're almost exactly the same. And as far as I could tell, walking around and searching stuff really doesn't have much of an effect in this game. Like, I don't know if there's just limitation on this particular version of Unity that he built this game on, or if he just didn't. Nope. Or maybe like having a lot of inventory just doesn't matter. Are you leaving? Wish you all the best. So yeah, there's not really, like in most RPGs, if you look around, like you'll find stuff, but in this game, I really didn't find a whole lot of stuff laying around, like, unless it was obvious, like in a chest or something. So yeah, now you also get the option to buy runes here. The most important thing to buy, I've found, is these health potions. The runes you really don't need a whole lot of. Like, if you want to make your life easier, you could buy an extra Ignite rune for your main character, but which I'm going to do. But the main thing is to buy as many of these as you can afford. Energy too, yeah, if you open up your inventory, you can open this and hit use on somebody, and it'll let you know who you can use it on. Now the abilities that people start off with, those are like their starting runes. It's like their class-based abilities or whatever. So those will always be on those people. The rest of the runes can be interchangeable. I'll save again just because. And we'll head out of town. Now there's no world map. There's just transitions between the individual places. And then occasionally you'll find crystals like that. And the portals are your encounters. Now your EP does regenerate. I think your EP and health come back after every battle, so it's more like you only need to maintain in between in a battle. Afterwards, you can just kind of keep going. So it's just an all-out smash fest pretty much, which helps because you know, sometimes management in the RPG can be a little weird. So he simplified that a little bit. I kind of appreciate that though. We got a new monster, so I'm just gonna go after him. A lot of defense abilities. And I said the fact you can use the mouse on this is really useful because it makes it a little bit easier to have the menu around. I give him props for doing that. See, again, I got a B rating there because I didn't like one round them. But level ups are pretty quick. I don't know if these are randomized or if they kind of work. You know, there's a preset, but and just because the maps are small doesn't mean you don't want to explore. Like, you know, you have stuff kind of hidden in places, but they're pretty obvious. So. You know, again, it's a nice little. I don't know if this game was originally designed to be a mobile game or not. And so we got some potions there, but it feels like it easily could have been a mobile game. Oh, I forgot. Oh. Yeah, combos work on you too. You want to be careful not to get smushed. Like that. See, the rating was C there because I got smushed, so I didn't get as much stuff. And you notice here I got revived afterwards, so it's pretty much a smash fest. If you get knocked out, then it's easy to come back. You just lose the experience for that particular battle. But it pays to not get knocked out because then, like I said, you lose rating. Now, as far as I'm aware of, there's not a real grind to this game because I've never gone backwards before, but there's not a real need to go back to the town. There's another new room there, so... there we go. So the Undermine rune, you can see what it does by clicking details to the side. It says reduce the target's magic defense and stuff. This is status effect. Well, I found out that status effects really don't do that much. At least not that I could tell. Sometimes even with like a stronger monster or something that you've never seen before, it's better to take out like a weaker one that you know you can rip apart. Especially if you can get a combo off. Because you can get a chance to do a crit too when you do that. It seems you can crit more if you combo. And yes, there are dodges, even though they're not super common. And see there I got a rune drop. So the bolster rune, again, it increases your attack and stuff. Like I say, they do help, but it doesn't feel like it does a lot for you. Like, I just don't know if it's me. And you can walk around the runes like that, I mean the portals, but the way this game is, you don't want to dodge a battle. So just go ahead and take all of them that you run into. Although they can be a little rough, I won't lie. Especially when you're 2v3 here. Or 2v4, I think there's one that's like a 2v4 that was actually kind of rough. And remember too, because you have to, if you want a combo, you have to watch the turn bar on the side here. So since his Rat's last, I'm gonna blow him away first, so I can get the combo off on him. And I'm gonna try not to let myself die this time. So yeah, like with the spider there, I'm gonna try to use the combo on him. And you do recover 1 EP at the start of every turn, so you can throw more attacks than you have EP for. So like you would think, you know, this uses up 3, you could only use it 3 times, but it's not the case. You can actually use like 4 or 5 times depending on how it goes. And some of the moves that the monsters use, you can use. Like, because you can get the runes for them. It's a very short area. So, we're off to the next town already. Wow, look at all these flowers! Haha, I've never really traveled anywhere before. Sorry if I get excited over little things. And now we got a bunch of new runes here. So the lightning bolt, we saw the monsters using that. Now we can only afford 1, but I'm still gonna buy it because we can also sell the other things we got. So I'm gonna sell Undermine and Bolster. That will let me buy another lightning bolt, and I'll buy 1 more health potion. It might seem like it's overkill buying copies of these runes, but eventually you're going to want as many attacks as you can get. And then there's this other shop here, which I forgot what this does. Oh yeah, this lets you put boosts and passive abilities on your party. So increase your speed by 12% and give you more EP. Increase your attack and defense, but increase your magic. Increase your magic defense and attack, but lower your physical stuff. Increase your health defense, but then decrease your attack by 10%. Last time I went with the utility boost, that's the one I'm going to go with this time. And then you have these gain regen when this unit drops below 60%. Deal 50% if this unit is the first turn to act. Healing moves used by this unit have plus 25 power. So this right here, you can kind of pick some, you know, extra boosts. I haven't seen too many battles where you're actually first the majority of the time, and healing moves. I can't remember if this affected potions, but usually I like this one. So I like to put resilience on both of them, just because the extra healing comes in more handy than anything else, in my opinion. And then the way this game plays, like being able to heal seems to be more viable than anything else. That Papa is strong. Mama says he's protecting people from monsters. People say these creatures appearing from portals are conjured from rune power. When defeated, they sometimes leave behind the runes. Which is the truth, they do leave behind the runes, so you can pick up a lot of extra attacks and stuff, and at the very least you can pick up money to buy more potions that way. Now while I didn't go back to the first town because, you know, of just the way that first played out, if you do run into trouble, don't be afraid to go back to a town and buy more healing potions and energy potions and stuff. Like, the energy potions do have a use in the game. Because sometimes you will run out of energy, in battle, and the only way to recover it is either to use an energy potion or to rest in battle, which resting in battle can be a bit of a problem. So, I like taking my mind off of things here and just forget about the world for a moment. Not a bad strat. I'll go to a place of zen. There's a beautiful village west of here. I used to visit often. Yeah, like I said, there's really nothing around here to really find, so I just did that to show you guys. There's really not much to search for, so if you don't really search houses and stuff like you do in a normal RPG, it won't hurt you. Most of everything that you want to search for is actually in these maps like this. Oh look, there's another dude there. Portal! Watch out! And hey look! Third dude. And we don't know his name yet because, you know, obvious reasons. But it looks like he comes with a punch. He has something called Inspire, which gives everybody +2 energy at the start of a turn. And then he has a lightning bolt. So I'm going to use this just because. Party gets pumped up! We'll try our new little attack out. Kaboom! Oof! That was a nice hit. Now you would think having 3 people would make this easier. It really doesn't. Because you're outnumbered anyway. Yeah, I don't know which one's A and B here, so I'm gonna take a guess it's the back one. Yep. Sometimes I forget what the names of the monsters are, so I'm like, which one's which again? Oof. And see, that's why I like the regen, because it does give you a heal for free. And the lightning does have the side effect of paralyzing. So that's another use for the lightning bolt. The paralyzing seems to slow them down a little bit so you can get your turn faster. Everybody has regen now. Okay, so this is the first chance we have for a potential 3 combo here. Boom! I like how dude looks like he's got boxing gloves on. So that when we got our A rating, so we got the drop rate up because we did well enough there. And dude here, not significantly stronger in any respect, but everybody's pretty similar in stats, so not a whole lot of variance there except for the HP and stuff. But see, notice here it's a drop rate, so we probably got like either an energy potion out of that, or we got an extra revive potion out of that because we got the drop rate bonus. Doesn't always seem to give you an item because I've had a drop rate bonus and not gotten a drop before, but yeah. So yeah, a little bit of a bonus for doing well. We didn't die, so. Huh? That was close. Thanks for the help. Woof. What are you doing out here alone? I was trying to head to Nada Village. I thought maybe I could just sneak past those pesky portals or something, you know? You two heading there as well? Yes. Let's stick together for now. Great! I'm Max. Thanks again. Yay! Our party's already 3. Cool. Yes, it does mean that you're going to have to fight more stuff because you do have, like, more people. The game rarely ever gives you less than your party to fight unless they're really strong. So, but you do tend to run into, more often than not, you will run into more. Okay, so just like I was telling you guys about the combo thing, you tend to want to combo stuff to kill it faster, because it does do more damage, I've noticed. So like right now, I've got the option of killing one of these bees or going after this new guy. And you can mouse over them and see what their stats are, so like, you know, the bees tend to have more of an attack here. Slug here tends to be really slow, but pretty much built like a brick. Although defensively, he's not that much stronger. So he's got something going for him. He's got a magical power that's higher than them, so he's probably a spellcaster. So that's another way you can kind of like look at it. It's like, at least it's straightforward. You don't have to worry about it. It comes with like an ID thing, so you can see who's got what. And you notice the HP of the monsters aren't the same either. So like the Vespals have different HP. And how come they only got 10? I thought I got the speed boost. Did I forget to take it? I'm gonna have to actually go back to the town and check that out. They should be at 12. I don't know why he's at 12 and they're not. Ow. Missed! Eh. Go away. Oh, big speed down. Oh yeah, that finisher move, by the way, if you're the last thing to act in a particular turn, it actually does more damage. That's something to be mindful of with monsters. Yeah, that regen lasts for a while too, so it's a nice little boost. Well, Oh, we gotta finish the rune ourselves, speaking of which. I'm actually gonna go back and check that. I thought I activated that thing, but I guess maybe I didn't. Now we'll see if the portals come back or not. Rygold Town. I thought I got that. Didn't I? Oh, you have to put on everybody dirt. I thought it was a party boost. I forgot. Silliness. So now everybody's got their little boost. So, let's see if the portals reappear. Nope, doesn't look like they will. That one was a planned one. I mean, because that was like an event there. Alright, oh, yeah, that one comes back. Okay. Alright, so if it's not a special event, they do come back. Interesting. It's pretty simple and straightforward game, but like I say, you do have the variety of, having all those, being able to teach people those attacks. So you kind of customize your characters. And we got an A rating again, so let's see if we get a drop. I got another finisher room. If the target is the last to act this turn, attack has plus 20 power. So yeah, I think. Another finisher room, so let's give everybody finisher, just for hell. Just for the hell of it. Hey, yeah, by the way, guys, just because the game, you can set the size of the window when you start the game, depending on what your screen is. Like, the maximum size is roughly like a 1600 by 900, at least to keep it in the aspect ratio that I have, but you can full screen it just by clicking the full screen button. Couldn't quite kill it. Ow! Gonna have everybody use finisher since the slug's gonna move last. I'll get bonus attack power. Hey, see, we could have skipped this one if we wanted to. Or could have skipped the other one, depending on how the battle went, so. Yeah, see, you can time your attacks, combine everything with your turn order, and you can, combo stuff and get rid of it. I think that's how the game decides what your rating is, like how effectively you combo. Honestly, this has a bit of a Pokemon vibe to it because you're kind of just like, you've got a couple of attacks you can teach and you can kind of like go back and forth with them. Got another finisher room. Irene statue. Let's take a break here. What? Shouldn't we move along quickly? What if more portals appear? Oh, you haven't heard? It was believed that this statue protects us with some sort of power. This is a statue of the fabled gifted named Irene. My father used to tell me stories about her. She helped those who were in need and was loved by many people. These statues are built to honor her. It was believed that her powers lived on in these statues and continue to protect us. But no one really knows for sure. Portals never seem to appear near an Irene statue. I see. So why are you headed to not a village? My father was running an errand there, but he was supposed to return a few days ago. I thought I'd go see what's holding him up. Huh? Are you worried that... Not at all. I'm proud to say that my father is pretty talented even among the gifted. I just wanted to give him a surprise and show him that I can handle myself just as well. Well, this is awkward. After being caught off guard as soon as I leave town. Anyway, what about you two? We're traveling to find out what happened to the missing gifteds. And our star lost his memory, so we thought maybe traveling around would help him remember something. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. ... Perhaps my father would know something that could help. He travels a lot, maybe he even knows you or your family. Thanks! The happy icons. Well then, let's keep going when we're ready. I can't wait to get to Nada Village, it's been a while! You've been before? When I was young, yeah. I traveled with my father a lot. Before all these portals started popping up, of course. What about you, Luna? Have you been before? Oh, I really haven't traveled much before, so... Oh boy, you're gonna love it! The sparkling lake, the soothing breezes, everything! Okay, now I'm really excited. Everybody's like super happy. There's a little anime style type thing going, but that's actually kind of fun. Yeah, so the way the game is designed, the Irene statue thing actually has some merit. Like, the towns don't get attacked as long as they're around. Hey look, a new monster already. A Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. A Torton. Alright, well we're gonna get rid of the spider first, because I don't want to deal with the spider. And the spooter seems to take a lot of hits, so... I like the animations in some of the monsters. It's actually kind of cool. No, I didn't mean to hit you. Oh. Ow! Oh, it's because he was guarding over. That's why I forgot that was sort of like a sentinel vibe going that he can block. Takes a lot of hits. The monsters quickly do get kind of beefy. We only got a B rating there because we were kind of slow. Oh yeah, ha, juked. Yeah, this path actually is a sizable difference from the last one we were at. The nice thing is no random encounters. Oh, there's a guard rune. So we have this grace rune, which next move doesn't cost anything. For one cost, we can eliminate the cost of the next turn, but it wastes a turn. And the guard runes, you can receive 30% reduced damage, and the attack of the ally you're guarding, it gets redirected on you, or you can cast on yourself for 50% reduced damage, and you recover some EP. That's a nice thing to use to take some damage if you're worried about the battle that you're in. And we got some new monsters. Frogs! Okay, we're gonna work on getting rid of one of these. See if we can combo him to death. Almost. Oh look, a new attack! There's ice! He's like, come at me, bro. Let's go ahead and use this Inspire so we can keep going. Ow. Oh, you're guarding the frog? Okay. Well, then I'll go after the slug. Use Finisher so we can get some extra damage. Then we'll use Finisher on you. I guess I took because he wasn't the last one in this turn. I didn't get the damage boost. Maybe now it'll work. Yeah. Get some of that combo damage in there. Punch! There you go, 4x combo. There we go. We got an A rating for that, even though it took us a while. I guess because they were tough monsters. Hey, we got some potions. Give me money. Oh look, a treasure chest. And we got a revive rune. That's actually really cool. I'm gonna put that. The revive sounds exactly what it sounds like. It restores you to. It restores a fallen ally. I'm actually gonna put that on Luna. And we got a 5 top. Maybe 5. Let's see, I'm gonna go after one of the frogs. Now remember, just because you have the regen, don't let that make you complacent about your healing, because the regen isn't gonna save you. Remember to heal yourself. There we go, got rid of him. Woo! 102. That was out. Luna's like, no, go away. Wow. AoE! We got AoE, man! Not cool! Alright, so let's see. I'll go after B. Since I got the greater likelihood of comboing him to death. There we go. And he's guarding the bee, okay. Well, we'll just kill your frog friend instead. Use that Inspire now because I need some EP back real fast. Guarded by Torton. So we'll combo Torton into the dirt. How's that? I'll put you in the dirt. Oh, he's like, crit. Crit. It's like, nope. Oof. Got an A rating because we were pretty efficient on that one. 2 energy potions. Alright. Now, this is not a village. I'm actually going to save the game here, guys. And, yeah, so for, Yeah, so again, shout out to Toblu. Thank you very much for giving me the key, even despite the low glitch in the Matrix we had. I appreciate you for that. Enjoyed streaming your game for you. Um, the game is on sale. It looks like for the next about 15 hours or so. I will tweet it out that the game's on sale for $5.99. The regular price is $7.99. Like I said, I was able to beat the game the first time in 3 hours, but don't let that fool you because, like I said, you have the option of playing a couple of randomized versions of the game. So there's potentially 4 playthroughs of 3 hours each. So you're looking about, maybe 12 to 14 hours of game time. And, for 14 hours of game time for even $8, there's a little bit of a roguelite element involved. I mean, yeah, the game is static in the fact that the map is never going to change, but I think it's right on the borderline of what I think would be worth it. I feel if maybe it was like $1 less, I could, say 100% for certain that it would be like something that people would buy more of. But I definitely see, like I said, the game does have replay value. The interface is pretty straightforward. Like I said, the controls are easy. It's mouse compatible. I think it's controller compatible. I just can't figure out how to do it. Like, there is some controller stuff in there, so I'm pretty sure with a little work, you get a controller to work if you prefer it. It's a simple game. It's light. It's a very light game. It's like it doesn't require a lot of resources. So, the only inventory in the game are the runes and the potions that you have. So it might be a little simplistic for some people, but I think because it is a light game and it's kind of easy to digest both mentally and information wise, that this could appeal to a lot of audiences. I could see somebody with the shorter attention span playing this for an hour and then hitting save and coming back to it later. It's not like a really heavy story. It's not hard to figure out where you're at. The game is pretty linear in that regard, so it's easy. I know that some people prefer RPGs that are a little bit more open world, so those people might not care about this game so much, or might find that the lack of depth and detail might be a little off-putting to them. But like I said, I feel like that. I feel like it's a good game. I mean, for what it's doing, for the fact that it's small, compact, it's light, it does the job it says to do. And even on Steam, like I'll look up the Steam here before I get off. I mean, and end this promo. Hello, Steam. I mean, it even says in here like. That it's it's a relatively short game. And like you said, the strategy of the combat. It said the runes let you customize everything, so it's got that little Pokemon vibe to it for people who like that. And the passive abilities and the enchantments, you can kind of fumble around with those and find something that works for you. And yeah, it says right here. See, as you unravel the short, roughly about 3-hour story-driven world. So, I mean, yeah, I beat it in about 3 hours. So I mean, it's overall. I mean, it's a one-person indie job, like I said. It's a casual experience, and for a casual experience for a small casual RPG, it works. Like I said, if you're looking for something more robust, this might not be your jam, but. Again, everybody, thank you very much for hanging out with me during the promo. I hope you all find Talshard enjoyable. Like I said, by the time I post this on YouTube and Facebook, the sale's going to be over. But yeah, just keep an eye on Twitter for that. I'll post that out after I finish it here. And yeah, if you guys enjoy it, go pick up a copy. Even like I say, even at full price, I feel like people will enjoy the experience. So. For everybody on Twitch, hang out. I got another game coming to everybody else. I'll see you next time. Thank you very much.